Hey everyone, it's Adriel, the hunting gear guy. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about shooting 3-gun. I really like shooting 3-gun because it's good practice for pistol, rifle, and shotgun. There's not really that many different shooting sports that let you practice all three. And the thing that it does for me is let me find out where my weak spots are and let me work on those spots. So if I'm weak on my pistol, I'll work on my pistol, and then I'll see like, oh, you know, my pistol game's pretty good. Now I need to get better at my shotgun and get better at that game. And then maybe after that, I need to work on my rifle. So it's really good for rounding out your repertoire of your different firearms. Now, just before we get started too far, let's just safety check our firearms. So on my rifle, I'm just gonna check my magazine. Chamber is empty. On my pistol, I'm going to drop the magazine on that. Take a look at the chamber. That one's empty. And lastly, check the shotgun. And I can confirm that my shotgun is empty and my mag tube is empty. So let's go ahead and start off by talking about the different gear that you use with 3-gun. Now when it comes to your pistol attachment points, there's a couple of different options. The cheap and cheerful option is to go off your Picatinny rail dust cover on the bottom here. The important thing to remember is that you can't actually attach your pistol by the slide because that slide has to reciprocate. So with this one, we've got this Picatinny rail to Picatinny rail combo that's letting us use the bottom of our pistol where it's attached to the receiver, and that's attaching us to this steel plate up here, which is then attaching us to this rail on the AR. So in this way, our pistol is free to be fired and can change mags and can cycle properly. Now when it comes to the shotgun, you'll need something that's got a Picatinny rail on top. You can see here that we've got a Picatinny rail on top, and then we've got a rail adapter that's kind of connecting these two. You could get a genuine master key setup. Those are quite a bit more expensive, but this will do in a jiffy. One thing to make sure of is that you have enough room at the back of the magazine well here to insert your mags and still have clearance around that shotgun. In fact, this is a great way of grabbing onto that trigger if you need to, because you can kind of use the magazine as a bit of a pistol grip. Now your AR is going to be your centerpiece of this 3-in-1 gun. So when it comes to your AR, make sure it's got lots of room for rail, or it's one of these guys that are configurable, so you can add rail sections on if you want to. A quad rail is really going to give you a little bit more flexibility, and you're going to need to move things a little bit less, but these do in a jiffy as well. Now when it comes to the reloading the 3-in-1 gun, it's much like just reloading normally. With my AR, I'm just going to drop my mag, throw another one in, and then I'm off to the races again. Now if you're on the pistol section and you're blazing away on your pistol, targets out there, and you need to reload, what you'll need to do, if you've got it on the right hand side, that's going to be a little bit tricky. You're going to have to rotate it over, drop your mag, grab your other mag, and kind of grab it over the top there. Hopefully you can hit your slide release, because working the slide is going to be a little bit hard here. Now if you're on the shotgun section and you can know that you're running low, something that the pros like to do is quad load. And to do that, you're just going to need to rotate it over, grab 4 out of your belt, and just stroke them into that shotgun. You could also dual load if you want to, but now you're ready to roll. I don't know if you guys have caught up with that, but just in case there's any 3-gun neophytes out there, I'm just joking around. This is totally not how you do 3-gun. 3-gun, you run them separately. You don't run a combined weapon system or anything like that. But I thought it'd be funny, and at least that's what counts, right? I wanted to say a thank you to Chad for getting these clamps going here. This doesn't really exist. This isn't really a gun part that they sell at like, you know, gun stores and that kind of thing. So he had some machined up that he used, and you know, I appreciate the use of it because I get to do this kind of fun stuff. So for all you 3-guns out there, 3-gunners out there, don't do this. Just buy them separately and then run those. Thanks for watching.